Claude Wilson, Hawkins Mill Elementary, Memphis Shelby County Schools, year 6. I was in PLE, that was 2019. So one of the earlier cohorts that actually visited PLE from Memphis. So for me, this is year 5 of using the 90-day plan. It has actually led to some great successes here at Hawkins Mill. I inherited a school that had been on the priority list for over a decade. Priority list in the state of Tennessee, that's bottom 5 to 25% of schools in the state. And so I know we had to be aggressive with changes that need to happen here. Through the use of the 90-day plan, through the use of getting effective teachers in the building, we really came together because we know the community needed a win. We're currently at 98.7% African American, 100% free lunch. We're looking at roughly 83.7% of students fall in that socio-economic status of that's unfavorable. My first 90-day plan centered around planning with teachers, and it gave me time to really analyze those root cause analysis of why we weren't yielding the results during planning and the delivery of instruction. And so being able to really get down and understand how we do have root causes that affect outcomes really had me look at our work in a different lens. Right after COVID, and we had that first full year back, it was almost kind of like, we got the plan in place, now we need to just put it into action, because we had already felt right before COVID hit that we were going to meet our numbers and the school was going to come off the list. And so when we came back and we had our first full year back, it was like we understood the task at hand. I felt like Michael Jordan and Phil Jackson, like we were on a mission to win a championship. So when we got our results back after that first full year back from COVID, and it showed that we had increased our proficiency rate by 8%, and we moved to the double-digit success rate of students being on grade level. That was the first that we've had in quite some time. It did afford us to show that we had grew an exorbitant amount of students to achieve a level 5 status here in the state of Tennessee, which is the highest distinction you can receive for growth, and also being labeled a reward school. And so being a reward school does not happen often to schools with my makeup, but it also shows that it can happen. And so once we saw that, we knew we had a blueprint of success. And we also knew that the community would buy into the school, because now you know what it feels like to win. We're a beacon of hope. And so now you have the community, the stakeholders, the teachers, and the students all feeling like, hey, we won this championship game. And so now when we look at where we are currently, we got our results back from the next year, which was 22-23, and we were identified as a high-performing school in the state of Tennessee with a 20% academic success rate for our students in grades 3 through 5. That speaks volumes to the work in showing double-digit gains over the course from 21-22 to 22-23, while also being named a level 5 school that's showing students moving in the right path as well. That's another win with a group of students or a socioeconomic status of neighborhood that doesn't always see success in some areas, but it can happen.